What's happening, guys? Today we're going to be knocking out some phenomenal chicken tacos on the big green egg. This is going to be awesome. They're going to be fire roasted. They're not going to be spicy, but you can make them spicy. We will not, because we'll be feeding them to our kids. Enjoy this one. Right, for the egg setup, we're going to go directly. We're going to try and get this thing dialed into 450 degrees. We don't want to have any indirects. We're going to have it right on top of the coal for that lovely kind of char grilled, kind of Mexican open fire flavor. Alright, for our mise en place, we are going to go with 4 chicken quarters, big old fat juicy chicken quarters. We're going to remove the skin. We're going to cut them in a crosshatched or diamond style pattern. The first thing we're going to put on is we're going to put on this duck fat. This stuff is phenomenal when used with poultry. You can use it on the skin or on the actual meat. We're going to remove the skin off of these. The second thing I'm going to put on is Twisted Steel's Lima Loca. This stuff is phenomenal when you want that Mexican flair on wings, chicken quarters. I've even done briskets with this stuff, and it's been absolutely fantastic. And for a little added punch, we're going to go with the traditional Lowry's. This is going to be a good one, guys. You all better stick around for this. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe. See, we have some beautiful chicken leg quarters from our local Publix, which is our grocery store down in Florida. We'll get them patted off and we'll see you very shortly for the prep. Okay, we have went and patted these dry. We're going to put some of these into the prep tub and we'll switch them around with some fresh new stuff as they come. So what you're going to do is you're going to take off any straggly pieces that you don't like. A sharp knife will do this. We're going to use the original container that it comes in as a... So I'm not worried about the skin because we're going to be removing it. Just kind of get in there and get dancy with it. You can use your knife to cut it off when it gets right to the end. Cut right along that seam. All right. We're going to just come in here with a real sharp knife. I have a cut glove on. Please do the same. And of course, I'm on camera, so this is going to be a pain in the butt. Now, you can, of course, leave a little bit of skin on right here to protect the end of the bone. That is what we're going to do. We're going to also come along here. We're going to chop off that fat piece. We don't need that. We're going to come along here. You're going to really leave that on. You don't really have to take that off. And we're going to come in here and trim any bits of fat on it we do not want. So I'm going to shut up and go ahead and trim these. Now what we're also going to do is we're also going to put some scratch marks on them like this. Just like that. There's one prep done. No skin. There's no crap on the back. We can even remove this if we want. There's plenty of fat inside these. We're not worried about them. I'm going to go ahead and prep these and be quiet. Okay, we've went ahead and got ourselves cleaned up. We now have 4 trimmed up chicken quarters ready to hit the grill for some Mexicano Especial. So we're going to start with duck fat. That's one of the very first things we're going to do is give them a nice little coat. That's going to be our binder. And we're going to run them back to this container to season them. Okay, there's one. We're on with the Lowry's. A little bit of that. There's one done. So now we have 4 beautifully seasoned chicken quarters. We got a little bit lows on that one. We missed that one. Just a little bit, just a little extra zim-zam. We're now ready to rock and roll. Now, if you see over here, don't worry about seasoning that, because that's going to, all it's going to drip down onto it, and it's going to go absolutely fantastic. We're just going to make sure we got every little nip-knack. Yep, we did. Smelling great, looking fantastic. We're going to let these sweat for about 5 to 10 minutes before we go ahead and put them onto the big green egg. Right, we're now hovering around about 350 to 400 degrees. That's what we want. We're now going to go ahead and pop in some pecan wood. We've been burning for about 20 to 30 minutes, so we've got a nice clean flame. We're going to come over here, we're going to get our pecan wood, our B&B pecan. We've got a couple of chunks. We don't want to go too crazy with this. We're going to open it up. We're going to use our ash tool right here to pull our grate up. And we're just going to lump them on in there, one right there, one. So we had our prep tub in the refrigerator for about 20 to 30 minutes, letting this chicken kind of sweat in, look really, really good. We're going to go ahead and get the chicken on. Burp, burp, burp. We're going to put them on the outside, not in direct heat. We've lit in the middle, just yet. We're going to close this puppy up and start cooking. All right, we want to go ahead and start checking these. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. If you don't get in the habit of doing that, you'll end up with no eyebrows. We're going to go ahead and give these their first flip. On down to the meat side down. Go ahead and close this puppy back up. Let's go ahead and give these puppies another flip. Back onto their original side. We're starting to get some decent color. Close her down and keep her going. Right, let's dig our old trusted Thermapen and we'll go ahead and check these. We're in about the 130s so far. We're going to go ahead and, while we've got this open, we're going to give them another flip. We are going to go ahead and drop this back to below 400 to like maybe 375. And we're going to let this ride out all the way to about 195 in these chicken quarters. They should look great. We might give them one more flip. Okay, so we have an easy drip container. We're now, doesn't they just look great? We're going to let them sit in there for about 10, maybe 20 minutes as they kind of soften back up. And once we get the other 2 in there, we'll do the same. The chicken is done. We have let it sit in here for about 10 minutes. Now it's time to shred these puppies up. As you can see, it's still pretty steamy. They look absolutely phenomenal. This is exactly what we want. They're limey, they're chili. We're going to start shredding them up. Happy with that, we'll put this aside. So we now have all the beautiful chicken. We're going to kind of break them up a little bit and try and not sling them everywhere. I think we're pretty good now. About the size I want. Break this one up real tender, juicy. Good old tacos. Here's a piece of bone. We don't want that. That can go in the back. Right, so what we have here is all this beautiful, beautiful chicken. We're going to take this glove off so we can kind of have a cleaner hand. Okay, so we have one can, of enchilada sauce. You can pick whatever one you want. They have a green one, they have a spicy one. This is mild. Just a red basic, get it at Walmart, Target, whatever brand you really want. Right. Getting all that out. We're going to give this a nice little mix. Now we're going to go ahead and take this and we're going to put this into, let me give us a little sample. Absolutely slaps as usual. We're going to go ahead and put this into my holding oven at 170 degrees and let it absorb all that flavor. Now it is time for us to start building the tacos. We corn tortillas. Okay, we're going to go down with our chicken. There's that. Next thing we're going to go on with is some onions. We're going to do some onions. We're going to go on with cilantro next. Okay, and the very last thing we're going to go on with is some crumbled Mexican cheese. Now I'm going to serve this with a little bit of crema. My wife likes the crema. We're also going to put a little bit of limes on there for her. And we're going to definitely come back and she's going to give this a try for us on camera. So my wife went ahead and split the bricks and left. She went to go pick up her daughter. So we're going to go ahead and give these a try. I'm going to squeeze some lime onto this like we should. I'm going to go ahead and dig in. Good old tacos. Cheers. We're going to welcome my wife on, and we're going to see what she thinks. Come right here, Dawn. Oh, you okay?
Yep. Hi.
Try one of them tacos and tell me what you think.
All right, squeeze some lime. And that's the crema, I'm guessing.
Yep, that's a crema.
Ooh.
A little dip of the crema.
Yummy.
Good?
Yeah, tender, it's flavorful. Yum.
Awesome. Wife approved. Y'all heard it. Well, thank you very much for watching. I need to go feed my family. It's been my pleasure making some tacos on the Big Green Egg. We'll see you at the next episode.